Hello, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Aubrie. For today's tutorial, I am going to be making ramen noodles with marinated pork. This is a really simple recipe. It doesn't take a long time to make, so please come along and join me on Cooking with Aubrie. First, let's start with the ingredients that you'll need for the marinated pork. You'll need about 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, about 1/4 cup of sliced green onions, black pepper to taste, and 1 pound of sliced pork tenderloin. Next, gather the ingredients for the ramen. About 1½ to 2 cups of dried shiitake mushrooms, about 1 pound of your favorite Asian green leafy vegetable. I'm using baby bok choy, 5 cups of chicken stock, about 1 pound of ramen noodles, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and your favorite spicy chili sauce. Begin by making the marinade for the pork first. Take the sugar and add it to the soy sauce. Mix them together thoroughly. Then add the sesame oil to the soy sauce mixture. Then add in the sesame seeds and pour the marinade over the pork. Mix well. Then add in the green onions and the garlic. Cover the pork in the marinade with saran wrap and allow the pork to marinate for at least 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Then put on a small pot of water to boil. Once the water comes to a boil, pour the hot water over the dried shiitake mushrooms and let them soak in the water for at least 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes is over, the marinated pork should be ready to cook. Place the meat in a warm skillet with a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Make sure that the pieces of meat are not overlapping. Next, bring a medium pot of water to boil and pour the boiling water onto the bok choy to blanch for 3 minutes. Do not let the bok choy blanch for more than 3 minutes. This will ensure that the bok choy remains tender. After 3 minutes, strain the bok choy and set aside. When the meat is done, place it on the plate and set it out of the way. Then, place a strainer over a bowl and strain the liquid from the mushrooms. Capture the liquid in the bowl beneath the strainer and keep the liquid. This liquid will be used to make the broth for the ramen. Squeeze the excess liquid out of the mushrooms into the bowl if necessary. Then slice the mushrooms. Now it's time to cook the ramen. Place the ramen in a pot of boiling water and cook for 3 or 4 minutes until tender. When ramen is tender, strain the excess liquid out of the pot and rinse the ramen with cold water. The cold water stops the cooking process and keeps the noodles from getting soggy. Be sure to strain the noodles well and then set to the side. Now it's time to make the broth. Pour the 5 cups of chicken broth into a wok and bring to a boil. Then add the reserved mushroom liquid, the soy sauce, the sugar, and the mushrooms. Let the broth cook for 2 minutes. In the meantime, add the ramen noodles to a large soup bowl. After 2 minutes, add the baby bok choy to the ramen noodle broth. Mix together and set aside. Spoon the broth and the vegetables over the ramen noodles. Add the meat and the spicy chili sauce and enjoy. And that is the ramen noodle with pork recipe. As you can see, it's a very simple recipe. It does not take a lot to make it. And of course, you can make adjustments to the recipe by adding any type of green leaf vegetable that you like. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and you found it helpful. If you did, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more recipes from Cooking with Aubrie. Thanks for watching. See you next time.